It is the second day of Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And that is, what is that?
Six
Turtle
Lords a
doves?
Leaping, isn't that the second day?
Six Lords.
No,
Those get
that's-
expensive
no,
when you
that's
get to the Six
six.
Lords
No,
of Leaping.
two.
Yeah.
Two turtle doves.
Two turtle doves.
Not to be confused with two turtlenecks, like as a Christmas present. Two
yes.
turtlenecks. Oh, thank you very much, eh?
Yeah. Two
and,
turtlenecks.
and a partridge and a pear tree.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody once estimated the cost of the 12 gifts over the 12 days, and it's really expensive.
I would imagine. Yeah. I
Well-
mean, you can just rent the Lords of Leaping, though,
Well,
right?
that
or
was
do you
that,
have to?
that was
do you have to buy them?
That was my question.
Yeah.
When somebody said how much, I'm like, are we renting, leasing, or are we buying?
Yeah.
You know, like, do I have to put them on payroll for like?
And do you have to buy a partridge in a pear tree for each of the 12 days?
Yeah,
like the
right.
Song
Is it 12
goes
of them?
Over and
Right, or is it just
really,
one?
Or can you just buy one and say,
And can you buy them separately? Can I go to the partridge store and get a partridge and a pear tree at the pear tree store, and then
as
just
long
put
as
them
it goes
together?
in the pear tree?
Right. When you
you'd
get
be
it,
all
and,
right with me.
you know, some assembly required. Right?
Yeah.
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 So, anyways, it is the second day of Christmas, and I know that each of those, and I didn't look it up, have a specific allusion to some part of the Christian faith.
Oh, yeah.
There's like
I
a
vaguely remember
secret
seeing that.
Gnostic message within the 12 days of Christmas that I do not remember, but I saw it years ago.
Well, that's absolutely fascinating.
It is.
But it is it is the season of Christmas.
It is.
It is a season that lasts 12 days.
It is, and yet there are people who just kind of get to Christmas and say, it's over. You know, as if all of Advent was Christmas, and you culminate on Christmas Day and, you know, put the tree in the garbage and let's go.
There's something to that, right? Like
Yeah.
there's the anticipation, it builds up, and then once it comes, it's like, oh,
It's over.
it's over. Yeah.
Now, growing up as a pastor's kid, you know, yes, we put up our tree in December, but we always kept it up until Epiphany. Like,
Okay.
not into Epiphany,
Yeah.
which is January 6th, but we'd keep it up through the new year, you know, and have it out remembering that Christmas is a season and not a day.
There you go.
Right? And of course, I don't know when that will, when our official Christmas tree takedown will happen in my house. I don't
But-
know when that is, but it's
But
not
it's still
today.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's
right
not
now.
today. No.
Yes, it's still Christmas.
It's still Christmas,
Yeah.
and we'll see, because I don't know if I said this, you know, back at the beginning of December, but the tree ended up being my responsibility this year. I not only it's fake.
Wait,
I thought-
Rachel was baking.
she was baking,
right?
so I set it up,
So you had to set up the tree.
and I had to decorate it, and then it was clear that a trend was forming because she said, "You decorate the tree so well." Like, she was buttering me up for not just this year.
But you
I could feel her
become-
saying, "You do so good at this. I should always let you do this." That's what I was sensing in this. So, so as we come to the end of the Christmas season, which is not today,
Not today.
will that fall to me? That's what. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Stay tuned. We'll find out. Yeah.
Yes. That'll be worth an entire episode right there.
That it will be. But we have
Yeah.
to leave the tree up, not only because it's the Christmas season, but Meemaw is here.
Okay.
So we got to let Meemaw experience Christmas at the house too.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Yep.
And so we'll keep it decorated for a little while.
That's good.
And, you know, we experience two different kinds of Christmases, you know, without having little ones anymore, you know,
Yes.
the Bergrens. It's a different kind of Christmas than one with excited, happy, ecstatic young ones.
Yeah, well, it is exciting. It's
It
exciting
is.
to have them the moments where they open up the
And they're
presents
so
and
happy.
so happy, and then they
Yeah.
break their presents, and
then they're
so
so sad. Yes.
But it's the roller coaster.
That's
It's fun.
right.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
if you have any electronic toys and you need more batteries, come see me.
Is that what those are for?
Yeah, that's-
you
batteries
brought them
for the
me,
kids.
huh?
Yes, that's
Merry
my gift to
Christmas.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just a different energy, we just kind of, it's very low key, I mean, not that it's bad. I'm not even complaining, but, we get through, you too, but I put all this energy into Christmas Eve and Christmas
Yeah.
Day, and then it just kind of like, let's just rest. Let's just,
And I think it is. It really comes back to whatever your Christmas looks like,
Yeah.
whatever you have, to look inside and find that joy wherever you're at.
that's exactly right. And we're always thankful. I mean, without a doubt, even at the end of the Christmas worship season, in a lot of ways, that there is a happy or a joyful tiredness where you just kind of, now's my time to breathe.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Like,
Yes.
just kind of like, and reflect back and say, oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
You
A
know,
good season.
from
Yep.
from
Yep.
Advent all the way to, you go, that was
was.
good. And there's a deep satisfaction in being a pastor, being with everybody who came out, everybody who was online on Christmas and Christmas Eve specifically, and to just now in the 26th go, but only for a day, because worship is coming on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So we'll be back soon.
Could you imagine? Think about this for a second. Can you imagine if shows on the Strip, because we live in Las Vegas, so I'm going to use that as an example, but shows, could you imagine if a show on the Strip had to have brand new material every week?
It is a very, it's a very unique thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some shows run for years and they're doing the same stuff, and it's good. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
Yeah,
like
we're
Jersey
going to,
Boys,
all the
yeah,
things,
right.
yeah.
But could you imagine? You say, okay, you did that one. Let's come up with a new show next week, and then after that, a new show every week, and you've been extended till Jesus returns, and come up with new material. What I'm saying is this: is that I am very, without being prideful, I'm very proud that we can worship and we present new music, a new message, a little bit of everything every week, and it's consistently solid and good and faithful. And I am proud of the work we all do here. And I think that's really something special.
Yep.
So I want to revisit a song that's a Christmas song, but we haven't heard it since the Christmas concert at the beginning of December.
Okay.
How about that?
Let's go to that.
And it is a classic Christmas. I wouldn't call it a hymn, although some people do sing along. It's not quite a hymn, but it is a Christmas standard. And I think there may not be a better version out there than the one from our Christmas concert. So let's take a listen.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt his worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new alone.